Oh my god, my ping is absolutely what? Oh my god, what the heck? Alright, no PvP games for us today, guys. We're gonna be playing some Prison while I chat. Alright, guys, welcome back. Hopefully you're all doing good today. Apologies for no videos yesterday. I was, just suffering in the world. Just dying. It's not as bad as it sounds. Anyway, so my last video was a video talking about flying and how much I hate it. And yeah, yesterday I got to fly. How fun is that? So yeah, after me making that video, I got to freaking go on a plane, and not just one plane. I got to go on 3 planes. Lucky me, hey. Anyway, so I woke up at about 5:15. I had been out the night before, at a family thing, and then I got home late, and then I slept freaking for ages. I hibernated because I was running on low sleep because I was stressing over stuff, and I ended up waking up 45 minutes before I had to freaking go to the airport. And I was like, oh geez, dude, this day's already off to a freaking bad start. So I freaking just grabbed everything that I think I'd possibly need, shove into a suitcase. I packed dirty clothes, dude. My clothes are filthy that I packed. I have to go find a place to wash them while I'm here. Hopefully our house that we stays in has a washing machine, dude. Otherwise I'm screwed. I mean, I didn't just pack filthy, disgusting, sweat dripping clothes. I did pack some clean stuff, but a lot of the stuff I packed was actually dirty, which is kind of gross, eh? I also had to edit that video together and freaking upload it and stuff, and I did that. I did all that. I'm a freaking amazing editor when it comes to freaking doing that stuff under pressure, because I always leave stuff to the last minute. I got it done in 20 minutes. Bam, it was uploaded. I was good to go. Anyway, so I get to the airport around 6 o'clock ish, and my flight boards at 6:30. So I'm not too late. I get in there, I go through my little priority line and stuff, because I'm priority and fancy and stuff. Alright, first flight wasn't too bad. I know that I had a long day ahead, but the only thing that annoyed me was I was squished up next to an old couple, and behind me there was 3 rows that were empty, and the old couple didn't get up once and freaking move rows. I was like, bro, are you serious? There is 10 rows behind me that are empty, and you're not freaking moving to these rows behind us. You're sitting right here squishing me. I was like, alright, never mind, dude. Just put on your freaking music and relax. Wait a second, did someone just try to marry me? Marry, accept. Alright, sweet, dude. I'm now freaking married. Everyone's saying goals, dude. That's what I like to see. Oh, geez. What is this pick? What is this pickaxe? Okay, alright. Sweet. New pick, dude. That's what I like to see. Anyway, yeah. So first flight isn't too bad. I get to Sydney. And since I booked my flight separately, I had to take my bags off, and I had to go to the other side of the airport by myself. Because usually, if you book them all together, you get to go on Virgin bus, which sounds weird, Virgin, or the airline bus, not because you haven't had intercourse in your life yet. You usually get a ticket that goes onto a bus, and then they take you there, but I had to take my bags out by myself and then go on one of the airport's buses. So I take my bag out. Mine comes out first, which is amazing, and everyone's staring at me because my bag has drawing all over it, because I did that a couple nights ago and I thought it'd be cool. But now everyone just stares at me whenever I'm at the airport. And I get to the bus terminal, and the guy's like, you need a ticket. And all my cash was in my bag because I just got some swapped out to get some US cash out. So I was like, oh crap, I'll just use my card. And the guy takes my card off me because apparently I was being too slow. He shoves it into this machine, and it snaps. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, no, you did not just snap my credit card, bro. And he's like, oh geez. And I'm like, oh god. And I was just in shock, but I was running kind of late for my next flight, so I was like, I don't care. So I whipped out my $5 or however much it cost to catch the bus, and I freaking was just take me to the freaking place. So I put that card away, and I was like, okay, it's no big deal, dude. I have another card, it's all good. But anyway, I get to the next terminal, I check in, I have not long until my flight's boarding, and my gate is literally the last gate in the entire terminal. So I'm just I fast walk there, not really. Don't manage to get myself any food, so I still haven't eaten anything all day. And I get onto my flight. I'm sitting there patiently, and no one seems to be coming down. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, am I gonna have 3 seats to myself? And then this freaking really pretty blonde chick and her dad sits down next to me, and I'm like, okay, not that bad. I'm sitting next to a hot blonde girl, and that's not not the worst thing that can happen. They started talking to me. They were really super funny and friendly, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be a sick flight, dude. I'm gonna have such a good time. And then this grumpy dad comes down. He's like, you're in my seat. I'm like, me? And she's like, no, you. And I'm like, oh, points to the girl next to me. So yeah, the hot blonde chick and her funny dad had to get kicked out of their seats, and then this grumpy dad came and sat next to me, and he put his daughter up, who was probably 9 years old, onto the seat next to him. Anyway, so 12 hours later, I arrive at LAX airport, and I've been traveling for what, 16 hours, 14 hours so far of the day, and I'm like, alright, dude, this is not too bad. This is gonna be the worst part, and then once you get this part done, everything is easy for the rest of the day. And I go through customs. The line wasn't too long, but it was just a little bit long, and it was kind of annoying, and my phone didn't have any internet So I just had to like patiently wait there. Got through customs. My bag took a long ass time to get to the thing, but it finally got there. And I picked up my bag. I had to go from my terminal to Terminal 5 where Delta is. And I prepared myself for a Delta flight. And my experiences with Delta flights have never been good. I've always had like terrible flights with Delta. Anyway, before getting on this flight, there was just a bunch of lines at LAX because it was like a Sunday. So everyone was freaking flying everywhere. So like I had to wait in line to get my bag checked. And then they wouldn't let me go through like the priority thing because it didn't say it on my ticket that I was priority to get my thing checked, which was kind of annoying. So I had to wait in line for that. And then my laptop apparently had something wrong with it. And they freaking checked it for ages and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with my laptop. I'm like, guys, it's just a laptop. There's nothing wrong with it. They're like, okay. Anyway, grabbed myself a snack at the airport lounge, got onto the flight. And luckily, there was no one next to me, which is great. I got like an entire row to myself, which was amazing. The only thing that was really annoying was that the old lady in front of me would complain about everything, dude. She wanted to get her seat upgraded for like no reason. There was a free seat in business class and no one was sitting in it. And she was like complaining how like she wanted to sit in it, but like the flight attendants wouldn't let her because she hadn't paid for it. And she's like, I'll pay for it. And they're like, you can't pay for it now. And then she was complaining about like everything, how like she couldn't like work her TV thing and how it costs money to watch movies and how it costs money for alcohol. I was like, oh my God, lady, have you ever freaking flown before? You were so frustrating. Anyway, so the flight lands in Seattle. I get myself into an Uber and I get to my hotel. And now this is where my day went from an alright day, not too bad of traveling, to a absolutely terrible day. Now I had booked to stay at the W Hotel in Seattle. I already had my room booked. I had it all paid for. I even had time that I wanted to check in. It was like an earlier check-in and everything was cool. And then I get to the place and the guy's like, sorry sir, you can't check in. You're under 21. And I'm like, are you serious? Like the website let me put my age in. It accepted the fact that I was 19. Let me paid with my credit card and then freaking just like declined me. And I was like, he was like, yeah, I'm sorry sir, like that's the website's fault, like you can't check in. He's like, but you can stay at this hotel, this hotel. Then he just gave me a list of other hotels. He's like, good luck. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? So on a normal day that wouldn't have been too bad, but I had just freaking flown for 20 hours across the world and my credit card had broken. So it's not like I could easily walk up to a hotel and hand them my credit card and they just, you know, swipe it. They go, oh, all paid for, have a nice stay. Like I couldn't do that. So what I had to do was I had to call my mom and my mom had to look for a hotel for me. She had to book it. But the one thing is, if someone else books your hotel for you, it's a freaking biznatch to get into that hotel. Because, like, even if it's all paid for, like, they just don't allow you into it because, like, you have to have the person's freaking permission who's with the card to get into the hotel. So I arrived at the hotel that my mom's booked for me, and they're like, okay, the payment hasn't gone through yet. You're just going to have to wait a little bit, sir. She's also going to have to sign this document for you. I'm like, well, she's going to show you. They're like, okay, we'll fax it to her. I'm like, who the heck uses a fax machine? Can you email it? They're like, okay, we'll email it and we'll give you a call when it's ready. So I was like so frustrated at this point. I just unpacked all my stuff in the hotel lobby. It's actually quite a nice hotel lobby. Like they had a nice table there with like holes that you can charge your stuff in. So it was kind of nice. And they also had like unlimited internet that you could use. So that was kind of rad. But I just unpacked all my stuff in the hotel lobby and I was just like chilling on the internet. Internet was like terrible speed, so it's hard to watch YouTube videos, but I just dealt with what I had, and I just relaxed, got myself a little something to eat, got myself something to drink, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I freaking waited for ages. And 5 hours had gone past of me waiting, and I'm like, am I ever gonna get this freaking call, bro? Like, I want to get in my room. I've been traveling for over 24 hours, bro. I need a bed to sleep in. I need a shower. I smell like absolute butthole. And I go to the front desk and I'm like, hey, look, I was told that I was going to get a phone call, my room's ready, and it hasn't happened yet. And the chick's like, she had no idea what I was talking about. And the girl who had checked me in before wasn't there anymore. So, like, it wasn't easy to explain it to this girl because she was, like, dumb. She had no idea what I was talking about. She was like, okay, can you please take this form to your mom and she can sign it to you, then you can bring it back? And I was like, lady, my mom's in Australia. Like, I can't just bring this form to her because she handed it to me in paper. And she's like, can you just do that? And she's like, oh, I see. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, this is so frustrating, bro. I'm so frustrated right now, dude. Like, I'm about to freaking Hulk smash this freaking, like, front desk at this place, dude. I was so frustrated. Anyway, she had no idea what was going on. She like didn't even like wait for like the form to be filled out. She was like, you know what? She's like, you know what? I'll just give you your room keys now. You won't be able to do like this, and this. I wasn't listening honestly because like I was so tired at this point, and she was freaking talking with like this like really quiet voice, and I can't listen. I can't hear all that good. And I'm like, you know what? Room keys. I'm happy, bro. Like that's all that matters. So I get my room keys. I'm like, oh my God, dude, it's been like 24, 30 hours of traveling today. I finally get to go to sleep in this hotel, dude. Oh my God, I am so happy. I get into my room. I take all my clothes off. I whip out my laptop. I'm like, time to watch some Netflix and relax, bro. I try to put my internet stuff in. It's like, sorry, your credit card information hasn't been confirmed. Please get to the front desk if you'd like to access the internet. I'm like, are you freaking serious, dude? Anyway, it's not that big a deal. I have to use my freaking phone data to use for Wi-Fi, which is gonna cost me a crap load of money, but holy crap, dude, it's been a struggle. The last day or so has been a real struggle for me, so I apologize. That's why there was no videos. The next couple days are gonna be a little bit annoying because I still have to use my friend's freaking internet unless we can get this whole like information thing, credit card stuff worked out, which is more difficult than it should be, bro. Why is it so difficult? Anyway, I'm in Seattle now, guys. It's pretty rad here. It smells like marijuana and pee everywhere, and there's like a Starbucks on every second block, which is pretty cool. And all the other cube guys get here on the 26th, so I'll have like a proper house to stay in. It was just a scary situation, dude. I thought I had an extra credit card, but I didn't with me because I just cleared out my wallet because it was like packed. Thank God my mom was awake at freaking like 5 a.m. in the morning. Thanks, mom, for helping me out, by the way. My mom did everything, bro. Anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. I'm gonna have to probably post some single player videos because like the internet isn't very good. My ping on like every server is like a billion, which kind of sucks. Anyway, as far as any of you been watching, I've been Story Jeff. This has been another story time or a rant or whatever the freaking crap. It's a bad time in my life or something. Anyway, as far as any of you been watching, I've been Story Jeff. This has been Story Time Thingy, and I'll definitely see you guys all again next time. Bye-bye.